Alright guys, in today's video we're going to do a law of attraction video. I'm going to talk about how I manifested my apartment with the law of attraction. And I definitely use the law of attraction with manifesting my apartment. I've been having a hard time getting an apartment. It's been about 5 years. I was like, it was so hard to get an apartment, guys. So I'll start with the story. 5 years ago I had a nice condo. And I was paying $9.75 a month for rent, and that was a really good price, in the Bay Area. Rent in the Bay Area is really expensive, so that was a really good price. So at that time I was going to massage school, and I wasn't really working that much. I was just trying to study for massage and trying to get professional and do massage, and I wanted to have my own private practice. I didn't want to really work with somebody. So money was just going lower and lower each month. I was like, crap, I got to do something. I don't want to work a ton of hours. I still got to, focus on my massage, I don't want to work a ton of hours. I just want to focus on massage. So, so I decided, well, if I got a roommate, I could save $500 or $600 a month. I think at that time I saved $500 a month. So I think I was paying my roommate, I found this woman on Craigslist. She was older. Like, cool, she's older. She's not like a young person. I'm going to party, be loud, come home late at night. It's cool. And so I think I was paying $600 a month for a room. Just a room, I would share the house, but I didn't really go in the house too much, We did have to share a bathroom, which I didn't like, but whatever, you got to do what you got to do, So it's really awkward to share with somebody. It's a totally stranger. I met her on Craigslist. And tell you the truth, guys, this woman was a freak. She had 11 cats, 3 dogs, 4 geese. It was crazy. And she was just a, animal lover, but she didn't really know people very well, Yeah, so I was having, through the months, the beginning was okay. But through the months, I was having a hard time living with her. So she complained about I didn't get the right toilet paper, or I didn't get the right paper towels. I was being cheap. That's one thing that we shared, was buying paper towels and toilet paper. And that was kind of hard, actually. Then she wanted me to write my work schedule on the refrigerator every week. So when I come home, she knows, because what happens when I come home, she has these 2 dogs. She sits, she's an older lady, so she watches TV all day. She sees 2 dogs, sitting with her watching TV. And they literally bark when I come home. And she just has oh my God, what's going on? Just starts her. And then she wanted me to text her right before I came home. I'm like, no, I can't do this. I really can't do this. And then I thought she was checking on my computer, because one time, I put a few ads on Craigslist for I don't know, massage trays or something. I don't remember. It was something. Then she asked me one time, "How is your Craigslist ad doing?" I'm like, "Good," but I don't remember telling you I had a Craigslist ad going on. And then so I think my bedroom was not locked, so I do think that she went on my computer. I can't be honest. I did one time try to get one of those pins with a camera to spy on her in my bedroom, but it would only work for an hour, and nothing happened. But I really wanted to see what the freak is going on, And then she would complain, I'm in my bedroom a lot because I like peace and privacy. I'm a very private person. It's peace and calm. So I just want to be in my bedroom, just get my own thoughts, And she wanted to know, she thought I hated her because I was in my bedroom so much. It just felt like it was not a good match. So I tried to leave, I tried to get another roommate, and this other roommate I almost went for. It was also $600 a month. But every month they would go through my bedroom and clean my bedroom. They would get a housemaid, and the husband was there all the time. And I kind of wanted a roommate where they're kind of working, where I don't really see them all the time. The roommate I currently had, I would see her all the time. She's retarded. It was just I wanted my own space, So I was looking for an apartment. I really couldn't find anything. I don't think I made enough money. At that time, rent was going up $1,100 or $1,200 for an apartment instead of $1,000. That was 5 years ago. And so I told my sister that, and she felt bad for me. She said, "You know what? If you want, you can stay here, temporary. you can pay the same amount of rent you paid your roommate, $600 a month, let's say 6 months, to get your own place. Okay, sure, no problem. I have to get out of here. I don't know. I just feel like I was stuck and she was controlling me. And so yeah, I moved my sister. I was so happy. I told my roommate, and I was just so freaking happy. She was worried about getting another roommate and losing money. I mean, so I moved with my sister, and I was, so in the first 6 months I was looking for an apartment, and now the apartments are going. They're getting to $1,200, $1,300 a month now. They're each year is getting more expensive. And it was really hard to find an apartment or even a studio. It was just really, really hard. I would go to these open houses, and there's 20 people in there, and I feel like I wasn't making. I have great credit, excellent credit actually, but I just feel like I wasn't making enough money. So I just kind of gave up. So I'm starting to give up, So the last year of living at my sister's house, I just really wanted some peace and calm. My sister has 4 kids, and one of my nephews, and so some of the times I would have a little refrigerator in my kitchen. So I would have a little refrigerator in my bedroom, and a lot of the my nephew and niece sometimes would go in my refrigerator and steal food and sneak food out and just come in whenever they want, start knocking on the door. And I just wanted some more peace and quiet. It's kind of the main reason. I just love having my own condo, having my own kitchen. I didn't really have a kitchen at my place. I just had a little refrigerator in my bedroom and a hot plate and a toaster oven. But I don't know, I love having my own place before, and my condo was just amazing, and I wanted to have it again. So I really started looking, and I was thinking, how am I going to afford an apartment? I only have one job making under $2,000 a month. Now the rent was going up to between $1,400 to $1,500 a month for a studio apartment. So each year it's just going up and up and up. So I was calculating, I need to make at least 3 times the month rent. So let's say, if rent was $1,500, I would make 3 times a month rent, at least, or close, because mostly on Craigslist and different ads I've seen for rentals, they want you to make 2.5 or 3 times the month rent. So if I would tell myself if I make 3 times the rent, I would maybe better qualify for, these apartments. So around September, I think it was last September. So I decided I want to get a job. I need a part-time job. I don't care if I'm working a lot, if I'm tired. It's worth it to have my own place. And then once I get my apartment, I'll figure out if I need to keep that job or not, or I'll just do something else, whatever. So as long as I can get in the door and show them I make 3 times a month rent, that's all I need to do, because my credit is excellent and I don't even have any car payments. That's what I need to do. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna get a part-time job, no problem. I've had two jobs before in the past. I love money so much. I just like making money, so no problem there. So I decided to get a job at Hobby Lobby. I applied, and my sister told me they're closed on Sundays. I was like, well, that would be a really good benefit. If I work 2 jobs, having Sundays off would be great. So I started working at Hobby Lobby, but I wasn't going to get that many hours. I was getting 16 hours the most a week. So it wasn't really working for me. Plus the management there, they were not nice. That job was not a good fit. I actually hated that job so bad. Oh my God. I wanted out of there. I wanted to quit so bad, but I'm just going to give my 2-week notice. So I gave my 2-week notice, and my last day was December 25th on Christmas. And I was so glad to get out of that job. So I was thinking, okay, I'm going to get a different job. I just did not like that job. It was not the right fit. So in January and February, I started applying. Nothing was happening. And then 2 people told me I should apply at this job. It's a retail job. It's a really, really big retail place that is very popular. So I applied this job that people told me I should apply, and I got it, and I actually love this job. I have it now, and I prefer not to say what it is right now since I still work there. There might be a lot of crazy people, even though most people probably know where I work at who follow me on this channel, because I gave it away in a couple of lives, but it's just hard to do, But I work there. I am working almost 30 hours a week. I get $1 more than minimum wage, which is also really, really good. And I get more hours than I need. But it's good because I just bought a $1,000 bed, and I can afford it, so it's really good. So I've been working here within a month. Okay, so let me back up a little bit. So before I got this job where I'm working 30 hours a week, I started doing some affirmations, which really, really helped. I think it shifted my energy. I'm gonna write below what affirmations I said. But one of the affirmations I said that really, really helped, I think, was my apartment is getting ready for me right now. I just like when I say it now, I just get chills over my body. I just felt like that's just a really good affirmation because I wanted the perfect apartment. So if you're looking for an apartment and you don't know how to do it, or you want to use the law of attraction, and you're probably looking for videos like this, that's what I did last year when I couldn't find an apartment. I'm going to use the law of attraction, and I'm going to figure out how can I get my apartment by using the law of attraction. So, and a lot of people, what they said was scripting. If you guys don't know what scripting is, basically you just write in a journal and you say something like what you want, but like you already have it. Like for example, here, let me give you an example. Actually, I've been writing in this journal, and so let me give you an example of what I said. All right, I'll read you a little bit what I wrote in here. I can't believe it. I found an apartment after searching for 3 months. Wow. This place is really cool. It is a gated area, safe area. I have my own parking space, which is really nice. I have a nice modern kitchen, big bathtub, calm and peaceful feeling, quiet neighbors. I am so happy I can afford this place. It's really nice. There's even shops nearby. The neighborhood is really cool too. I love the peaceful feeling I get from this place. So that's an example. But actually before that, I was searching on YouTube and how to get an apartment from using the law of attraction. And a lot of people said how they manifested it by writing what they want on a piece of paper or journal, like what do you want in an apartment. So I'm going to show you, I listed as apartment wish list. So I wanted now I didn't get everything on here, but I'm going to just tell you what I said. I wanted wood or laminate floors, 500 square feet or more, peaceful and quiet, big windows, lots of lights, washer and dryer in unit, nice view from window, big kitchen, big refrigerator, safe area, my own parking space. You know, I come late from work and I'm a single woman. I want something that's safe. Complete silence in the units next to mine. Because I was watching a video on YouTube and somebody says they had an issue with their roommates before, so they wanted complete silence. So I just love that, so I copied what she did. Good energy in unit, big bathtub, nice owner, very friendly. I don't see the owner that much. So not everything came true, but I'll tell you about that in a second. But so I was working with that. I was working with affirmations. I was scripting. I didn't script every day, but I would script at least 3 or 5 times within the 2 or 3 months, something like that, just to get my mind figure out what do I want in an apartment. But one of the things I had to have, guys, there's a couple of things I had to have. I had to have a bathtub. There's no question. I didn't have a bathtub in my sister's house. It's like if I'm going to spend over double the amount of rent, I'm going to get what I want. So I definitely want a bathtub because when I take a bath, I just feel so calm and relaxed. It helps heal my body. If I have muscle aches, it just heals me. So I want a bath. So, and I could have got an apartment for $1,200, but it didn't have a bath, only had a shower. But that's one of the things I wanted. So that's one thing that I had to have. And I really did not want carpet. I wanted laminate or hardwood floors, but I was willing to take carpet if it was like it was a nice unit apartment. And I also needed like a full kitchen. Like some of the studio apartments I saw were just like half kitchens or just a hot plate or maybe just a little refrigerator. And I had to have a big refrigerator so I can prep my food and cook my food, so I can save money on food. So those were the things I kind of wanted, or I actually had to have. I also really wanted my own parking space because my car, I have a Honda Civic and I guess they say Hondas break in easily, and I've had my car break in at least 5 times since 2002. I still have this car, and so I really wanted to have my own parking space, and I had to be in a safe area. I had to be. Okay, so I'm doing the affirmations. I'm scripting. I'm writing out what I want, just to be clear, to let the universe know this is what I want. And so this is March. Yeah, so I got this job, cashier job, in March. And so I had a feeling I was going to get my apartment in April, because that's my birthday month, and usually good things happen to me around my birthday month, usually. And so in March, when I first got my cashier job, I just started looking. I knew I wasn't ready yet, but I wanted to just look. And I did some videos. If you guys want to check out my videos, I'll leave them in the link in the description down below. I did some videos of apartment tours just to see. So I looked at some apartments that were cheaper than a little cheaper that I can afford, and also more expensive. I saw this really nice one for $1,600 with a nice ocean water view. That was like, I think that was over 1,000 square feet, but that was really big. And so I also want to get an idea of, you know, what's out there, what's going right now, because right now it's between $1,400 to $1,600 studio or apartment in the Bay Area, in my area. So you can get cheaper if you want, but it might be in a house or an in-law unit, but those are a little bit cheaper. But you're going to have the owner there. I don't know. You want the owner there all the time. I'm a person that likes my own privacy, and I don't want the owner there all the time, you know. So I've been looking. There's one apartment studio that I really liked. I think it was $1,300 or $1,200. I thought it was a little small and not much storage, so I was really worried about that. But I almost took it. I just wanted to save a little extra money and work up this other job for a little bit, so I can save deposit and stuff, and furniture and stuff like that, you know. So my birthday was April 24th, and I think on April 29th, my sister took me out to breakfast for my birthday. You know, we got together, and that's what she does. And then I was talking about this studio apartment. I go, I'm gonna check this out. I'm kind of excited. It's kind of cool. I hope I don't have to share any walls, or it wasn't like in a house. I didn't really want my own private place, you know. So after breakfast, I go check out this place, this studio apartment. It was really small, guys. I'm already getting chills. Oh my God, getting chills. But I walked in here, and I knew I had to get a place. I knew that I was going to get what I want. Once I walked in, I would feel the energy of the place. Like, I just feel good. So guys, I walked in this place. I felt so peaceful and good, this good feeling, but it was a little small. Like, there was no place for a couch. It was really small. All you walk in, and you have a kitchen, a little hallway, and the bedroom, and the bathroom, and the bathtub, and the laminate floors, no carpet. And the best thing, it's actually a cottage. It's like a cottage studio apartment. So I have no shared walls. There's a house next to me, and they also rent too. So the owner is not here like snooping or whatever. I like that. There's no shared walls, so I don't hear, because when I had my last condo, I was downstairs, but people upstairs were above me, and I could hear them walking up and down the stairs. And it was so loud. And I remember this one girl upstairs, she would just slam. Every time she would come home, she would slam her closet door, or she opened the window, slam. I just felt like a boom, slam. And I could hear her rocking a little bit. It wasn't that, the walking part wasn't too bad, but so I walked in. Oh, and then another thing that was great about this place, I had my own like little side yard, like little backyard on the side. So I have my own private backyard, all mine, so I can get a table if I want to. It's just really beautiful. And I was like, God, I really like this place. I think I'm just gonna apply. I don't know if I'm gonna get this place, because, you know, when I came and looked at it, I didn't see anybody viewing the place. I was really surprised, because before 5 years ago, when their apartments were like $1,000, there was like 20 people. But now, since they're so expensive, maybe not many people are actually looking. So she's like, well, you could take the application home with me, or you can fill it out now. You can go home and scan it or email it to me. I'm like, well, I don't really have a scanner. I might as well just do it right here. So that's what I did. I just did it right there. I gave it to her. The next day, guys, she emailed me. She's like, the place is yours if you want it. I was like, oh my God, I actually got an apartment. I couldn't believe it. I was so shocked. I'm already getting chills. It's like, I was so shocked, guys. And I told my sister, I go, should I take it? Then the next day I had anxiety. Like, I don't know if I want it. I don't know if I can afford it. It's really expensive. I just like the deposit, and I was having second thoughts. I didn't even get the place. I was having second thoughts. Should I have applied or should I not apply? And I don't even think, I was so worried about making all this freaking money, making 3 times the rent, and I don't even think she called my work, because I got the place on Sunday, and I just don't think she called my work. I had to leave my roommate's information, and I texted my roommate, did they call her, and they did not call her. And I was like, I don't even think she checked references, and I did all this extra work, and maybe I didn't even need to do all this extra work. But I definitely need the extra money for this place. It's $1,400 a month, so it's kind of expensive. So yeah, in case you guys, so this place is $1,400 a month. It's a studio apartment cottage. It is amazing. I park right here. I don't know if you can see my car right here, but I park right in front. I love it. The neighbors are quiet. They're nice. I don't hear, sometimes I hear kids, but it's not terribly bad. I don't hear anybody upstairs. I don't share any walls. So that's why this place is perfect, because this place is perfect for me. I feel so good. Every time I want to come home, I can't wait to go home, because I feel so good here. I feel so good. It has great energy. I love it here. And this is the perfect place for me. It has laminate floors. It's quiet. It's peaceful. I wanted a place where you look at windows and you could see like some scenery or some beauty, not just some like another apartment wall or something. And you can. And it's just so beautiful. So beautiful, guys. So this is the kitchen part. If you're kind of curious, I'm in the kitchen right now. You can see the kitchen behind me. And I did upload my studio apartment, so I'm going to leave a link. You can check out the whole video. I can show you the backyard, like the bedroom section, the kit, like everything. Check it out. I think you'll like it. And if tips on how to manifest an apartment, I would just say, I really feel like Affirmations did really, I did some, and I'll leave some links down below. I would say these affirmations, I would say them a couple times a day, every day, and just don't stop. Just keep saying it, and just make sure you write down what you want in an apartment, and scripting this bright as like you already have it. I have this amazing apartment. I can't believe it. It's perfect for me. It's everything I want. I love it. And I didn't do much visualization, because I wasn't sure if I was going to get an apartment or studio, but I did a little bit. I try to like visualize, hey, I got the key, or I signed the paper, or something like that. But I didn't do a lot of visualization. But I just want to show you my story. I've seen a lot of law of attraction videos. This is my first law of attraction video, guys, and I always want to do a law of attraction video. And I'm very happy. I just love this place so much. It's just, I never want to leave. It's really perfect for me. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and good luck with your manifesting your apartment. Peace.